Today I will talk about Central Sterile Supply Department or CSSD. This is part of my series of lectures on hospital management. This is my lecture outline. First I will define the CSSD. Then I will talk about objectives of CSSD, followed by CSSD functions and workflow. Then I'll talk about location, design and layout of Central Sterile Supply Department. Then I'll talk about equipments in CSSD. Then in brief, very brief about sterilization process, and finally about key performance indicators and user satisfaction survey and troubleshooting. CSSD is a department which is responsible for processing, issue, and control of the sterile supplies to all other departments of the hospital. Mission of CSSD is timely delivery of sterile goods, quality in service, and efficiency of line process. Objectives of CSSD include reduction in the incidence of hospital-acquired infections, avoiding duplication of costly equipments, maintaining record of effectiveness of cleaning, disinfection, and sterilization, expert opinion, including assistance to purchase department, expert advice to hospital-acquired infection control committee, education to nursing and paramedical students. CSSD function include reception, that is receiving and sorting of soiled material, inspection, determining whether the item should be reused or discarded, washing, carrying out the process of decontamination or disinfection prior to sterilization, assembling treatment trays, instrument sets, line-in packs, etc., packing all materials for sterilization, and sterilization process, followed by labeling and dating materials, storing and controlling inventory, and distribution. These are the functions of CSSD. CSSD function can be divided into central function and peripheral function. Central function is responsible for receiving dirty utilities, cleaning, processing, sterilization, storage, and supply. Peripheral function include distribution to various areas of hospital. It includes TSSU, that is Theatre Sterile Supply Unit. I have covered TSSU in my previous lecture on Operation Theatre Management. This is the workflow or process flow of CSSD department. There is reception of dirty items from OT and wards and clean items from store. Then these are disassembled into instrument, rubberware, and gloves, followed by washing, then assembling. The assembled items are labeled and stored. Storage quantity is about 5 times. Then items are sterilized and again stored and distributed. Location of CSSD, it should be located as close as possible to operation theater, accident and emergency department. In a multi-story building, it can be at the lower floor right under the operation theater. The CSSD layout should be designed for a unidirectional flow, as we will see later in layout. There should be physical barrier between clean and dirty areas. Area of 7 to 10 square feet per bed is recommended for hospitals more than or equal to 300 beds. The work area should be made up of marble, granite, or stainless steel. The floor should be smooth, non-skid, and robust. Relative humidity should be maintained at 45 plus minus 5%. The clean area should be maintained at positive pressure. The minimum ventilation rate should be 6 to 10 air changes per hour. CSSD should have 4 zones, that is washing area or unclean area, assembly and packaging area, sterilization area, and a sterile area. This is the CSSD layout I have taken from internet resource. There is a unidirectional flow from reception to washing to packaging to sterilization and sterile store to issue. So this is a trolley flow, and this is for lining if the resources are used for lining also. These are various areas in a CSSD. So there is a washroom, which is dirty area, then a workroom, packing area, which is clean, then syringe and needle processing area, which is clean, unsterile pack store, which is clean, bulk store, which is clean, sterile store, which is sterile, autoclave area, that is clean. Then miscellaneous areas include gloves room, office room, restroom, which are clean. Equipments and materials which are used in CSSD include cleaning and decontamination devices, ultrasonic washer, drying cabinet or hot air oven, glove processing unit for surgical gloves, sealing machine before ethylene oxide sterilization, compressed air guns for washing or cleaning of thin bore needles, instrument sharper, example needle sharper, then testing apparatus for emergency sterilization. Other items include trolleys, work surface, and telephones, and materials include chemicals for washing and cleaning. Other equipments include steam boiler, hot air ovens for drying instruments, autoclave for moist heat, ethylene oxide sterilizer, testing material to check effectiveness of sterilization. What is sterilization? Sterilization is a process of freeing an article from all living organisms, including bacteria, fungus, and viruses, and even spores. A material is pronounced sterile if it achieves 99.99% kill of bacterial spores. Types of sterilization include dry heat, that is 160 degrees centigrade for 2 hours, autoclaves, that is 121 degrees centigrade at 15 psi pressure for 15 minutes. Ethylene oxide sterilization, it takes about 6 to 12 hours or more. Chemical sterilization, that is formaldehyde, glutaraldehyde. Radiation sterilization, infrared radiation for syringes, ionizing radiation, gamma radiation, ultraviolet radiation for decontamination of air. So these three are radiation sterilization. Then quality control in CSSD include maintaining records of sterilization process and inventory record of items sterilized. Then sterilization check include indicator tapes and use of organisms. For steam sterilization, Bacillus stearothermophilus is used. For irradiation, Bacillus pumilus is used. For dry heat sterilization, Bacillus subtilis is used. And another way to check sterilization is random testing of sterilized items. Then what are the key performance indicators for CSSD? So why KPI? KPI is used to measure current conditions, state, level of something. It is also used to forecast future conditions. Not all matrices are KPI. KPI are linked to an objective or a target value, and it measures gross quantity. According to Peter Drucker, you cannot steer what you cannot measure. So KPI in CSSD includes sterilization by saturated steam under pressure, record like number of items of equipment, number of cycles per day, number of packages per month. Similar record is for sterilization by hydrogen peroxide plasma and sterilization by ethylene oxide and client satisfaction surveys. This survey I have taken from this publication. So these two questions are related to time. So first question is, I am comfortable with collection time of unsterile item by CSSD attendance. I am comfortable with the delivery time of sterile items from CSSD. Then these two questions related to trolley. The trolley that delivers sterile items is clean. The trolley are smooth and noise free. Then these are related to items. Items delivered by CSSD have no stains, have no damages, are completely sterile, are in working condition, and I have adequate items for my use in my ward or area. Then these questions are related to packaging. I am satisfied with the packing. Expiry dates are available in all CSSD items. The quantity of item present in dressing pack is adequate and are not wasted once opened. Items are not missing in the pack. The exact number of items sent for sterilization are received back from CSSD, that is no due. Staff behavior. The questions related to staff behavior include CSSD attenders wear gloves and masks while handling unsterile items in my ward. CSSD attenders are polite and approachable. Office staff in CSSD respond to queries promptly. And questions like CSSD is innovative and updates to latest technologies or techniques. CSSD provide regular updates on handling items. Then these KPI I have already described in my previous lecture on operation theater management. First one is immediate use sterile stream usage rate. It should be less than 2%. So we should have adequate sterile items available. Then damaged tray rate, PM plan adherence rate, instrument trays more than 25 pounds, vendor tray management, NC rate, SPC, that is surgeon preference card update review. So this is the best practice or benchmark. Then other KPIs include cost per set or per work unit. Then human resource related KPIs like in other departments, absenteeism or level of training, etc. Whenever there is problem, we can troubleshoot it using a fishbone diagram I have taken from this article. So the problem may be in the policy, problem may be in the plant and equipment, problem may be in the human resource, or problem may be in the procedure. So this is all for today. Thank you very much.